You know the one I gotta play? Well, in constant sorrow all through his day, well, I am a man of constant sorrow. Well, I've seen trouble all my day. Introducing myself is easy. I've been around this guy a long time. My name is Dan Tyminski, and I have been a longtime member of Allison Krauss and Union Station, but have since moved on to my own thing. I, lead and run the Dan Tyminski Band, and we're out there beating up the roads. So yes, I currently am running the Hi-Fi Duet, and both my guitars that I'm playing out, traveling around. I still have an old herringbone that's been, if you know me, you know that I play pretty much one guitar my whole career, but anymore the demand has grown, audiences have grown. I would never use a pickup for all this time because it never suited the way I needed it to sound. I would rather it be a little quieter and sound great than to try to be really loud and harsh and bad. And these new duets have kind of changed the way we're able to do things now. I mean, I can play louder than I have ever been able to play and still feel the breath of my instrument. It's been pretty amazing crossover for me to go into a wired sound and still hear acoustics. I'd love to talk about the guitars for a while if I could, because the guitars I play are really important. I mean, they allow me to do what I do. But I play an old 1946 Martin D28 herringbone. That's kind of been my baby. Everything I've ever recorded, pretty much most everything I've done has been on that instrument. I was looking for a good road guitar that I could play with when I didn't have the opportunity to bring my old herringbone, and I was talking with the Gallagher folks, and David over there at Gallagher hooked me up with an amazing instrument that's over here. I just recorded some with it. Hopefully we'll include that with this, but it's the first guitar that I've really taken and beat up on the road a lot, other than my old one, and it's the first guitar I've ever recorded anything with other than my old one. If you have heard the God-Fearing Heathen album that I did, the title track, God-Fearing Heathen, was the first recording in my memory banks that I used anything but the old herringbone, and I used this Gallagher guitar, and it was just recorded amazingly, and it was really great. The losers and the winners, and hard-living sinners, and God-fearing heathens like me. Heathens like me. This guitar right here, what is the name of this guitar? I'd have to look inside to see. No, I'm just kidding. This is I've been calling this my Johnny Rocket. Johnny Gray is his name, and it's a guy a lot of players or makers might not know even. He's not been making guitars a long time, but Johnny, I can't thank you enough for reaching out to me and allowing me to take this guitar around the country, and again, to put this pickup in it. I not only get to have the tone of this guitar, because this is a superior instrument. It's really, it rivals my old one, and I never thought I'd say that about any new one, but it's really super. I love it so much, and now I get to turn it up. So between this Gallagher guitar and this Johnny Gray guitar, I have a world at my disposal that I've never been able to reach, if that makes any sense. I mean, all the years with Allison Krauss, I will say we had stellar sound, and we went to extra lengths to make sure that we could, I've always just used a microphone, and I was always able to play loud enough, which is why I always use the old one. But in my current setup right now, I don't know that I could function without these new duets. They're the game changer I've been waiting for. It's been fun, and again, I'm still in the newness of being heard, if that makes any sense. It sounds silly, but in my world, it's a big thing. Take every other world, you can turn that amp up, man. You can do a lot of things. I mean, there's no one else struggles to be heard like a bluegrass guitar player, specifically guitar player.
Yeah. True.
It's just been the weakest link in the chain. I guarantee there are still a lot of people that you're going to struggle with until they actually get to experience it, because there's a closed-mindedness about seeing this chord sticking out of an acoustic guitar. People just have a mindset that they're not going to like it. But here's the thing, you take that same person who has that mindset, walk them into a room with a blindfold and let them listen, they'll say, yeah, I'm so glad to finally hear someone using a microphone. Then you pull that blindfold off and they're going to go, oh, No, here's what I'm truly happy to say, and I hope this can make it, is I'm so proud to be an advertiser of this product. There are very few things that I really believe in the same way that I believe in this. This has allowed me to do things that I simply cannot do going down any other avenue. There's no other pickup system. There's no other way that I can achieve the volume and the tone that I can achieve with the new Duet. That's all I have to live with. Obviously, everyone will be using it. I mean, it's because the people that don't, I mean, once something like this happens, people won't settle for someone else sounding better than them if all they have to do is put this in their guitar. That's you know, people are selfish. Everybody wants to be the best sounding one. So freight train, blow your whistle, carry me farther on down the track. Man, there's the most of my year coming up is going to be live performances. I mean, if you want to jump on and check out Dan Tyminski at Instagram or dantyminski.com, there's a bunch of avenues out. We're trying to put out a bunch of content right now. We are definitely coming to a city near you. I just don't know where you are right now, but we're going to find you, and we need you to, in turn, come and find us. So live music mostly. I mean, I've always got stuff in the studio. I never talk about stuff that I'm recording because I never know when it's coming out, and I hate to build, you know, there's going to be some new music coming out from the Dan Tyminski Band, and if you haven't seen our band yet this year or last year, you're missing out. You do need to check it out. I've got such a, I mean, take me out of the band. You want to hear the other 5 just even without me, regardless of what I'm doing. They're so amazing. It's worth hearing, and we look forward to seeing everyone coming out. Well, I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back.